So, after discussing the branches of accounting, which is financial, cost, and management accounting, let's move to our next topic, which is advantages and limitations of accounting. What is this? This is basically the benefits and the drawbacks, in other terms, for the accounting. First, we'll discuss the advantages. If I talk about simple advantages that is of accounting, is that it basically provides the information, helps in understanding data, understanding the information, it just replaces the memory. How? That is being providing the timely information of the accounting records. It helps in giving records that can be used as an evidence. Fifth one is it helps in facilitating loans or taking loans, helps in taking loans, helps in the sale of business if required. And the last one is helps in decision making. These are certain benefits that are being provided through the accounting. So now we'll just understand what basically how these are the advantages of accounting. The first one is it provides information. Information is what? Giving the information regarding the data of the accounting. Like there are certain transactions which are being recorded in the books of accounts. So they will be providing information that what you have purchased, what you have sold, how much amount of goods have been purchased, how much amount of goods have been recorded, how much they have been sold. So it provides the information regarding the each and every transaction in the business. Second one is understanding the information. Understanding is basically related to summarizing the information or interpreting the information. Whenever any transaction is being done, it is being recorded in the books of accounts. When it is being recorded in the books of accounts, that is being summarized and interpreted. Through this, it helps in understanding the information in a better way. Third one is replaces the memory. Replaces the memory is basically that you need not to remember each and every transaction. It is being already recorded in the books of accounts, which is provided timely by the preparation of balance sheet and the profit and loss statements. Next is giving the records that can be used as an evidence. Now, whenever the books of accounts is prepared in a systematic manner and certain problems arises in the business or for the business, so you can use those records in such a way that it can be provided as an evidence in the court if any situation arises. Taking loans. Now the next one is if the position of the business is very good. Very good. How you get to know that the position of the business is good? Through profit and loss and balance sheet. If the position of the business is very good and it can be shown through the profit and loss and the balance sheet of the business, it helps in taking the further or the future development loans which can be used for the development or making investment in the business. Now, sale of the business. Sixth one is the sale of business. there might be a possibility that certain reasons are there through which you need to just sell off the business. So if each and everything is being recorded in a systematic manner in the books of accounts, it helps in selling the business in an easy way. The last one is decision making. It is a very important benefit of accounting, because whenever the records are being prepared in a systematic manner, the users uses those information for the purpose of investment. If we talk about the external users, they will be using the records of the business for judging whether the business is profitable or not. But if we talk about the internal users, that is the management, CEOs, they will be using the information to see that whether we can make further changes on the business, or certain changes might be required in the business for expanding the business in a better way. So it helps in decision making of the business. Now comes the limitations. There are certain limitations also of accounting. You might have seen many benefits for the accounting, but there are certain limitations that we need to understand, that what are basically the drawbacks of accounting. We are doing accounting, we are just talking about the benefits of accounting, that it helps in providing the information, it helps in decision making, it helps in taking loans, but there are certain drawbacks that you need to understand what it is. Now the first one is that it is not fully exact. What fully exact means, that we are here talking about only the financial transactions, or the transactions based on evidences. Under this, we are just talking about those transactions which are based on evidences, but there are certain transactions which are also being recorded in the books of accounts and are not of financial nature. First one might be here example is depreciation. What depreciation is, basically in simple words, it is reduce in the value of asset over a period of time. For example, you purchase a machinery, you have used that machinery for 10 years. So in 10 years there might be a possibility that it get destroyed, might be a possibility that you need repairs, which means that the value of those assets which is purchased now will be less over a period of time. So that less amount is called as depreciation. That is, reduction in the value of asset over a period of time is depreciation. So the first example is that depreciation is that one of the transaction which is also being recorded in the books of accounts. Now the second one is that the accounting here accounting only talks about quantitative aspect. What quantitative, you might know that quantitative aspect is those aspects which can be measured, and qualitative aspects cannot be measured. But there are certain qualitative aspects that need to be recorded in the books of accounts, but here accounting only records the quantitative aspect. For example, loyalty of the employee. There is no certain record of the same in the books of accounts. No loyalty is being recorded in the books of accounts. Or the second one is quality of staff. there are no recording of the same in the books of accounts. The loyalty, the quality of the staff is not being recorded in the books of accounts. Here only the quantitative aspects are being recorded in the books. Now the third one is that it ignores price level changes. In the books of accounts, the accounting information or the asset is being recorded at historical value. What basically historical value is means the cost at which it has been purchased. For example, you purchased a furniture in 2009. At that time it might cost of rupees 20,000. So it will be recorded in the books of accounts for rupees 20,000 only. And it might be a possibility that the price might rises in the future or might fall in the future, but it do not consider the price level changes. Whether the prices rises, whether the prices falls down, it do not take into the consideration in the books of accounts. It will be only recorded at the historical cost or the cost at which it has been purchased. Next one is window dressing. Window dressing. You might be very much clear that what window dressing is. It is manipulation. Basically, in simple terms, it is manipulation. Now what window dressing here means is manipulating the data or presenting the data in such a way that it shows the good position only. What this basically means is accounting helps in providing the information, or accounting provides the information in such a ways that it only shows the good position of the business, not the actual position of the business. There might be a possibility that the business is going into the losses, but the information is provided in such a way that it only shows the profits. So the biggest limitation of accounting is that it leads to window dressing. That means it do not shows the exact positions, it do not shows the facts or the actual position of the business. And the last one is it do not indicate the realizable value. Realizable value means the value at which an asset can be sold in future. In the third step, we have understood that it do not take into the consideration the price level changes. That means the actual value of the asset is not being recorded in the books of account. So realizable value is in the present time what is the actual business value. That means at what price it can be sold or not, it does not take into the consideration the same. So these are the limitations of accounting which you should know, because you will be the users of accounting, or you will be the beginners of accounting who will be using the accounting in future references. So if you are finding my videos helpful, so please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.